What's up, guys? This is Rich from RICHTVLIVE, and the market melt up just continues as predicted. I don't think you could be as more correct as we have been on the market melt up, and it just continues. The market melt up just continues, and gold continues to go up as I predicted, and Bitcoin stocks have been going up today. Hive, GBTC, ETCG. Cryptocurrency stocks are on fire. Bitcoin's on fire like I told you it would be. Gold has been going up like I told you it would be. Markets melting up like I told you it would be. And cannabis stocks are down like I told you it would be. I told you guys to get out of cannabis, but nobody wants to listen. How come you guys don't listen? You could have made all your money back buying big board stocks already because the market's melting up and it's not going to stop. This market will not stop melting up, I'm telling you guys. This is a market melt up, and the market melt up will not stop. This is what I've been trying to tell you guys, but nobody wants to listen. It's an abusive relationship in the cannabis sector. I've told you guys a million times. The cannabis sector right now sucks. It's an abusive relationship. You continue to get abused, you continue to get abused, you continue to get abused. But what do? You buy more. What are they going to do? They're going to sell into you. Now, I'm not trying to say the cannabis stocks aren't going to explode. I'm not trying to say that they won't be back. They'll be back. I know they'll be back. But in the meantime, don't you want to win? Don't you want to win? Listen, man, I'm down on cannabis stocks too, but what I've done is I've diversified and I'm winning. And the best thing about being an investor is you can always learn from your mistakes of the past. Cannabis sector has been nothing but a massive collapse over the last 10 months. Now, I believe it'll be back. The question is when, and I'm not willing to wait to put any new money into the cannabis sector when I know I could be making money on other stocks like SPCE, CODX, NNVC, Hive, GBTC, Tesla, Apple, Facebook, MasterCard, American Express, Visa, Goldman Sachs. You name it, we can make money on it. Why are we going to sit here and just continue to focus on cannabis stocks? That's absolutely idiotic. And I've been saying it for months, and people are resisting, constantly resisting. They even call me a shorter. Rich, you're shorting the cannabis stocks. You're a shorter, Rich. You're a shorter, Rich. No, I am realistic. If I buy cannabis stocks and they suck, and my portfolio is going down and I'm losing money, I'm getting out. I'm getting out. It's an abusive relationship. How many times am I going to tell you guys? The cannabis sector is an abusive relationship. You put your money in, you get abused. You put your money in, you get abused. You put your money in, you get abused. What are you going to do? Put more money in? Come on, guys. Let's wake up. Take the money and run, guys. Take the money and run. When you see profits, take the money and run. We are in the middle of a market melt up. I've been telling you guys since November that this market will melt up, and it has been melting up. What's going on in the market today? We're green again. Surprise, surprise, market's green again, otherwise known as a market melt up. We've been green for years. The market has been green for years. So to be taking your money and putting it in cannabis makes no sense. It makes absolutely no sense. Aurora Cannabis has stolen our money. Aurora Cannabis has stolen our money. There's a reason why there's lawsuits, people. You think these lawsuits are fake? These are real lawsuits. People have lost millions of dollars. Millions upon millions upon millions of dollars has been lost in the cannabis sector. People want their money back. How are you going to get your money back? You going to sue them? Or are you going to try to look for more winners? There's some winners running right now. CODX, HIVE, NNVC. Lyft is up today. LYFT. So many great companies that we could be making money with every single day. GBTC, one of my top stocks for February 2020. CODX, one of my top stocks for February 2020. NNBC, one of my top stocks for February 2020. They all flying, folks. Take your money and run, guys. We need to diversify as a community. All I want is our people to win. You know how many people got angry at me because I've been saying get out of cannabis stocks? Was I right? Was I right? I predicted that the market would melt up. Was I right? I just want to know if I was right. I've been predicting the market will continue to melt up, and it continues to melt up despite the fact that we're in the middle of a pandemic. We're in the middle of a pandemic, and the market just keeps going up like I predicted it would. I also told you guys to get out of cannabis stocks because the cannabis sector is getting shorted, and it's under attack, and it sucks right now. And I was right about that too. And guess what? The cannabis stocks keep going lower. So what are we going to do? Continue to dump our money into this abusive relationship? I have nothing against the cannabis stocks. I got nothing against the cannabis sector. I have something against losing money. I have something against my community losing money. So I want to make that very, very clear. I like penny stocks. I like all stocks. I like big board stocks. I'm going to continue to talk about every type of stock. Any stock under $5 is very, very risky. Most of the cannabis stocks are under $5. So they are now penny stocks. The entire cannabis sector is a penny stock sector, with the exception of GW Pharma, IIPR, Scott's Miracle-Gro, Tilray, C-Web, GTII, TrueLeaf, Curaleaf, Cannabis Growth Corp. Everybody else, penny stocks. They're penny stocks. So now that they're penny stocks, we have to be extremely careful. Doesn't mean they can't run. Look at KBEV today, KBEV. By the way, they're going to be on my show in a couple days. Stay tuned. KBEV is making a move today. So there's opportunities everywhere, but as a whole, you can no longer just put your money into the cannabis sector and think you're going to win. It's not that easy. Now, if you want to put your money in the big boards in the middle of a market melt up and think you're going to win, you're probably going to have some really good success. And I'm talking about the big board stocks. I'm talking about Microsoft. I'm talking about Visa. I'm talking about MasterCard. I'm talking about American Express. I'm talking about Facebook. I'm talking about IBM. I'm talking about Nike. I'm talking about the best, man. The best are blessed. Clearly. I love Baby. You guys know what I think about Baby. Sherry, you know I love Tesla. And I know you love Tesla, Sherry. You've been in it since the beginning. Congratulations, girl. I'm super proud of you. You killed it on Tesla. Light one up now, dog? Nah, man. I don't do that stuff, man. Come on, guys. I just report the news, man. But listen, guys, there's 61 people here. We got 16 likes. Like, is there 45 people here that don't like me? Is that what it is? If you guys were live and you were giving me picks, I would smash the like button. Straight up. Straight up. 19 likes. Okay, that's better. 21 likes. That's better. But still, 64 people, 21 likes. Come on, guys. It's a beautiful, sunny day here in beautiful British Columbia. Look, sun is out. Sun is out. And we live, man. Who else is doing this? Who else is doing this? Doesn't matter where I'm at, man. You guys know I'm going to go live. Come on, man. Yeah, Tesla's my #1 pick in January 2020, man. And I told you guys Tesla was going to go to 1,000 when it was at 320 bucks in November with Invested Millennial. And I was live when I did that. And they hit $968. Yet people still want to talk. Oh, but it didn't hit 1,000, Rich. Well, it went from 320 to 968. That seems like it's pretty good. No, I got no mask, man. I ain't living in fear. I'm not in panic, man. I'm in Vancouver, man. Yeah, it's Vancouver, but I ain't wearing a mask. I ain't wearing a mask. I'm not living in fear. I just try to break the news, man. I don't live in fear. I don't live in panic. I live my life. Life's too short to live in fear and live in panic. That's for damn sure. But I definitely like to be aware. There's a difference between living in fear, living in panic, and being aware. This is my view every day, man. This is my view. View of the mountains. This is my view of the mountains every day. Namaste was up 9% today. Nice. I like N-Wave. There's a lot of cannabis companies I like, but I can't control the fact that the cannabis sector right now is under attack. Michelle Clark says, I hit the like and the number does not go up. I don't know what to say about that. I can't tell you why that's happening. It's very odd. So, yeah, I'm in Vancouver, British Columbia. Still cold. Got my hoodie on. This is Edison. This is Organogram. This is an Organogram hoodie, by the way. And, the sun is out. Spring is almost in the air. Almost. And I ain't going to spend my 2020 watching the cannabis stocks go down. Are you going to spend your 2020 watching the cannabis stocks go down? Because I spent my 2019 watching the cannabis stocks go down. And since I decided to diversify, I've been winning. And I've been telling you guys about the market melt up. I've been telling you guys to diversify. I've been telling you guys about Bitcoin. I've been telling you guys about gold. I've been telling you guys that the market will continue to melt up, and it has. So as a community, am I still holding stocks? Yes, I hold stocks. The real estate for cannabis, there's only one company, IIPR. They're the only one. Thank you guys for the 35 likes. But we got 71 people here and 35 likes. We need 71 likes for 71 people because we are live and we're interactive. We're bringing the winners. We're bringing it to you live and we bring them to you first. My K92, Bluestone Resources, and Gold Mining Inc. have done very well. Gold stocks are on fire right now. Gold stocks, cryptocurrency stocks like Hive, GBTC, Bitcoin itself. I'm holding cannabis stocks. Obviously, what do you think I'm doing? Selling? How do you sell in a time like this? This is a time where you buy. But I'm not going to sit here and tell you guys to buy when the entire sector just keeps going lower. Probably going to go lower because as long as the market keeps melting up, cannabis stocks go down. When the market goes up, the cannabis stocks go down. Because the market's going to continue to melt up, chances are the cannabis stocks will probably just keep going down. And I told you guys it's an abusive relationship. We put money into the cannabis stocks, they sell into us. It's abusive. It's an abusive relationship. We put our money into the cannabis sector and all they do is sell into us. What about N-Wave? I interviewed N-Wave CEO. I really like N-Wave a lot. I think N-Wave has the potential to do really, really well. When the market goes down, cannabis market goes down. Well, lately the cannabis market has just been going down. So we need to diversify. Obviously, if you're holding cannabis stocks, I'm not suggesting you sell for a loss. But if you have other funds available, I wouldn't suggest you take that and lower your cost and dump it into cannabis when the cannabis sector is clearly in a bear market. TGIF is disappointing, ACB is disappointing, Xena is disappointing, Saniva is disappointing, 48 North is disappointing. There's a long list of companies that are disappointing in the cannabis sector. But we got 79 people here and 38 likes. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Man, oh man. I'm giving you guys a view and everything. And I ain't getting no likes. Thank you guys for the 38 likes, by the way. It's a beautiful sunny day here today in Vancouver. Beautiful sunny day here in Vancouver. But it's still a little bit chilly. I got a like. Nice. Nice. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the 42 likes, man. Yeah, this view's not bad. This is one of my properties. Got mountain view all around. I'll get more after the video. I want them now, Sherry. I want them now. Microsoft's just going to keep going higher, Pete. What's going to stop it? We're in the middle of a market meltup. Raid Hyatt says, yes, we buy ACB, but when it goes to 50 cents. As a community, we need to hunt the bottoms. Right now, the cannabis sector is very bare. So just be careful, guys. It's an abusive relationship. Don't continue to dump your money into something that is abusing you. We are being abused. CGC earnings, your thoughts, Rich? Man, it's so hard to predict these things right now. I like CGC. But if they report massive losses like they've been reporting every single quarter, it's going to be a fire sale. Stock will most likely go down. So it's going to be very interesting to see what the earnings look like. But if the revenue doesn't grow and the debts and the amount of losses continue to mount, I feel scared for CGC. The Canadian guy says short sellers are abusing us, not the cannabis sector. Yeah, exactly. Well, regardless, we're being abused. So what are we going to do? Continue to get abused? You either join them or you wait, right? So either you're going to short too, you're going to buy puts, you're going to short, because that's the only way to make money in cannabis right now because the entire sector is bare. Or you wait and you buy other stocks. ExxonMobil. I have to do more research before I tell you what I think about ExxonMobil. But it's not one of the stocks that I'm kind of like looking at every day. Jerry C says Health Canada are the shorts. Well, Health Canada definitely isn't helping us. Well, at the end of the day, the cannabis sector is definitely an abusive relationship. And we are not going to continue to put our money into something that's going to lose us money. It doesn't mean that there isn't cannabis stocks that can make us money. There are. But this has now become a penny stock sector. And the entire sector is penny stocks, with the exception of a few. IIPR, GW Pharma, Scott's Miracle-Gro, Canopy Growth Corp, Tilray, C-Web, GTII. There are some companies that are not, and have done well. But for the most part, they failed. GW Pharma is a beast with FDA approval. Scott's Miracle-Gro is the biggest player in the cannabis sector as far as revenue. IIPR is paying a dividend, and they're a REIT with a tight float. So there's reasons why these stocks are doing well, right? And remember, the market is all-knowing. So if a stock is going down, it's not because of a mistake. It's because the market knows something. And usually the market and the market makers and the short sellers know before we do, before the retail. So there's a reason why certain stocks trade at a certain price. Now, it doesn't mean they can't go down, and it doesn't mean it can't go up. They can go either way. And as investors, we can make money up and we can make money down. What we need to do is we need to recognize that we're in a trend right now of 10 months in a row that's been down in the cannabis sector. Will it turn around? Absolutely. When? I have no idea. The sector's still so new. It needs to mature. It needs time. And over the last 10 months, investors have lost millions. And I'm talking about just average investors. I'm not even talking about institutions and whales. I'm talking about like my friends, our community, people that I talk to. We've lost millions. Let's be honest. So we need to make it back. Like, there is no options here. We have to make it back. So I plan to make it back and then some through the market melt-up. And, you know, if I need to short to make it back, I'm going to short. You know, I look back at a year ago, Andrew Leff said to me, he goes, Rich, if you had just shorted with me, you would have already made millions. And I think about that every day now, and I'm like, man, he was right. He was right. If I shorted with him from the top down, man, if I shorted ACB from $15 to $2, if I shorted Xena from $6 to 11 fucking cents where it stands now, that piece of shit, like I'd be on my own island right now. So, you know, in life and in investing, it's always a learning experience. And every single day is a day to reinvent yourself. And just because you made mistakes in the past doesn't mean you need to make those mistakes in the future. I seen the same thing happen in cryptocurrency in 2017 when I was up huge and then it all crashed, and I seen money dwindle there too. And now I'm watching Bitcoin explode again. After being down for 13 months and getting decimated, Bitcoin has turned around. But not all the cryptocurrencies have, but Bitcoin has specifically. And I believe Bitcoin will continue to be the leader in the cryptocurrency space, despite what everybody else says. With the stocks, it's the same thing. They're going to turn around. They will explode. It won't be all of them, though. It'll only be the best. I invested $44,000 in Xena, and right now I'm down $41,000 on my Xena investment. Xena has been a scam. Suniva, I invested $23,000 in Suniva. I'm down over $20,000 in Suniva. Suniva is a scam. And unless Suniva proves me wrong, or Cannabis proves me wrong, I may actually enter into a lawsuit against them both. So when I'm telling you guys, I'm talking from experience. I actually got an email today from an investor that was down $34,000 on Xena and told me he wants to sue them and asked me if I want to join him. And I said, you know what? I haven't sold my shares, but I might have to. So I just lost enough to buy like a nice Cybertruck on those two stocks. Could have bought a Cybertruck cash. So when I'm talking to you guys, I'm talking to you guys from experience. JG says they aren't scams. It's called buying at the right times and selling at the right times. Xena went from $6 to 11 cents. That's a scam. I'm sorry. That is a scam. As far as I'm concerned, that is a scam. That's a scam stock. That's a company who scammed all their shareholders. Nobody made money on Xena unless you shorted. So as far as I'm concerned, Xena is a scam. Suniva, they're a scam too. I'm down over $60,000 between Xena and Suniva. As far as I'm concerned, they're both scam. Still own my shares. I hope they turn around. But as far as I'm concerned right now, they are both a scam, because they have scammed every single shareholder that owns shares in those companies. I know guys that are down millions on Suniva, and I'll guarantee you that our community is down millions on Cannabis. Hey man, call it whatever you want, man. I didn't do my due diligence. I didn't do this, I didn't do that. I've been to Cannabis' facility. 10 months ago when Cannabis was, considered one of the top players, nobody was having issues with money before the cannabis sector dropped. Everybody just started having issues with money 10 months ago because everything changed, because CanTrust pulled their scam and it became really difficult for companies to get funding. Previous to that, everybody in the cannabis sector was getting funding. I was sitting down with Cannabis and they're telling me they had no issues with money. Now look at them. Now they're dumping hundreds of millions of shares, literally giving free shares to their shareholders, including myself, just to stay alive. It's a scam. They're a scam. That's why they went down that much. If a stock goes down that much, they're a scam. Listen, man, if I sue Xena, I'm going to go live with it and we're going to get our entire community involved, because I'm not okay with the fact that they just took $44,000 from me and turned it into $3,000. I call it what it is. It's a scam. So people that are going to sit here and tell you to buy Cannabis, I just think that's crazy. And, just a couple days ago, people were on this stream saying buy Cannabis, and today Cannabis went down lower again. And I laughed and I'm like, why would you be telling people to buy Cannabis? Cannabis is a scam. Why would you be telling people to buy cannabis? It's a scam, right? So at the end of the day, this is why I call these companies a scam. If you're not doing anything to build shareholder value and create shareholder equity, then you fucked your shareholders. To me, that's a scam. You're in the business of selling stock. You're not in the business of growing a business. You're in the business of selling stock. If you're in the business of growing a business, you would have revenue, your stock would do well, and your shareholders would make money. But if you're in a public business and your shareholders are dumping money into your stock and you're doing nothing to build shareholder value, you're doing nothing to build shareholder equity, you're doing nothing to build shareholder loyalty, you just continue to dilute your stock and dilute your stock and dilute your stock, and you're probably using stock to pay employees, shareholders, yourselves, consultants, you name it. You're using your stock just to pay everybody at our expense. You're a scam. And I'm going to call it like it is. Live and interactive for the whole world to know who you are and what you do that makes you a scam. Now prove me wrong, Saniva. Prove me wrong, Cannabis. Prove me wrong. Right now, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm also a shareholder of Aurora. I'm not happy with Aurora. I'm going to have to say this, guys. Right now, Aurora looks like a scam. I'm not going to lie. Right now, Aurora looks like a scam. And I'm a shareholder, and I'm going to tell you why. Aurora lied about Coca-Cola. That doesn't sit well with me, Aurora Cannabis. Why are you allowed to lie about your Coca-Cola deal? I'd like to know. I'd like to know why Aurora Cannabis is allowed to lie about their Coca-Cola deal. Then, Aurora came out and said that they'd be profitable. Whole bunch of people, including me, bought shares. Where's the profit, Aurora? You lied about that too. So you lied about Coca-Cola. You lied about profitability. What else have they lied about? Like, do you guys understand what I'm saying here? Like, these companies are lying to us. This is what we call an abusive relationship. They abuse us and use us. We buy the stock, and then they continue to abuse us and use us. And then we buy the stock, and they continue to abuse us and use us. That's what I call an abusive relationship. Let me know if you guys disagree. I just want to know. Hey, I own Hexo too, yes. Hexo's in the same boat, yes. Hexo just defaulted on payment with MetaPharm Labs. Like, I can give you a list of companies I own, and they've all just been a massive nightmare. So, the entire cannabis sector is extremely dangerous. And the entire cannabis sector is penny stocks. With the exception of about 20, the entire cannabis sector is penny stocks. The only good ones are Cannabis Growth, which is also burning money. So we remain to see what happens there. But I mean, they should be okay. Cannabis Growth, Chronos Group, TrueLeave, Tilray, C-Web, GTII, Scott's Miracle Grow, GW Pharma, Grow Generation Corp, GRWG, which has been on fire actually. Valens. I like Labs too, but they're in some little bit of trouble with Hexo. IIPR. So there are some good ones, some real ones that are going to make it. But there's a lot that are just in this game to sell paper and just abuse us. So as shareholders, we need to learn from this. We need to earn from this. And we need to be smarter so that this doesn't ever happen again. Because what has happened here in the last 10 months has left a very, very, very bad taste in my mouth. Now, I'm not trying to say it can't turn around. It can. Anything can happen in these markets. I'm just trying to say that it would be stupid for us to continue to dump our money in a sector when we know that this sector is going down. We know this sector is going down. And when we're in the middle of a market melt-up, which is what's happening, where the stock market just continues to go higher and higher and higher, it's a market melt-up. Why wouldn't we be taking advantage to hopefully make back some of those gains that we have lost. Hive is up 48%. That's a great example. Of course we can sue. If we get together enough people that have enough losses, we can sue. But we need to be able to sue for a reason. We have to be able to prove that the company lied to us or misinformed us. The big problem with Aurora is they've done multiple lies and press releases with lies and misinformation. They've put out press releases saying that they're doing a deal with Coca-Cola. That was a lie. They put out press releases saying they were going to be revenue positive. That was a lie. And now the guys that perpetrated the lies are all gone. So what, you think that just, you sweep that under the rug and it doesn't matter? Of course it matters. I'm a shareholder and I don't like it. I don't like being lied to. And I know my community doesn't like being lied to, and I know we definitely don't like to lose money. Definitely know we don't like to lose money. But I'm just tired of it. I'm tired of talking about it. I'm tired of looking at it. I'm disgusted by the cannabis sector. I am. Now, it doesn't mean I'm not going to talk about certain stocks if they have big news and talk about stocks if they make moves. Of course I will. But, man, you know, I've got to sit there and speak to so many community members that tell me they're down 50 grand, 30 grand, 40 grand, 60 grand, 80 grand, 100 grand, 200 grand, 300 grand, 500 grand, $1 million, 2 million. Like, it's just painful. It's painful. Yeah, there's hope. It's still early. There's definitely hope. There's no doubt about that. It's just the last 10 months have been extremely painful, and it seems like every single day it just gets worse. It just gets worse and worse and worse. Now, we got 93 people here and we got 50 likes. Thank you guys for your likes, but we got to try to get that 100 likes. Yeah, I mean, listen, at the end of the day, I'm definitely angry at myself. I can't blame anyone but myself. That's for sure. So that's why I've diversified, and I'm trying to educate the community to diversify, despite the fact the community doesn't want to, and everyone's giving me resistance. Everyone's resisting the diversification because everybody likes this abusive relationship in the cannabis sector. Everybody, for some reason, loves the cannabis sector, even though they're losing. I'm going to tell you guys right now, I don't love to lose. I don't love to lose. So I love the cannabis sector. I'm a cannabis enthusiast. I'm going to be at the conferences. I'm going to be consistently talking about companies, but I hate to lose. I do. I hate to lose. And the cannabis sector right now is it's just taking L's for everyone. Coronavirus can make money back for everyone. I think coronavirus stocks are also very risky, so just be careful with that. But CODX and NNVC had really nice days today. Two of my top 10 picks for February 2010. But another one of my picks, AEMD, which I thought had a chance to be a giant, which probably would have exploded today like everybody else, got halted by the SEC because they're saying that they're being promoted by people or somebody who is saying that it's a coronavirus solution. Well, is it? Is it not? That's what I heard on Zach's research. Zach's research was putting out a video, putting out publications on AEMD saying that they're a coronavirus stock. And then the SEC, the Securities and Exchange Commission, halted them because of the fact that they had been having articles out there talking about them being a coronavirus stock. Kyokushin Trader, it's funny, I'm down $700,000. That's not funny. But somehow I still believe these companies will explode this year. The product is just revolutionary and with the potential unequaled. I hope you're right, bro. I hope you're right, bro. Because, man, I hate hearing people losing $700,000. That makes me feel sick. And I just want to see you win, bro. Pot TV says, no, it's going to get worse, much worse. Damn. You think it's going to get much worse, Pot TV? Oh, my goodness. I don't want to hear that. You're scaring me, man. How much worse can it get? We've already lost all our money. It's pretty much all gone. Way worse? Oh my goodness. Pod TV says, we called all of this. You called that the cannabis sector was just going to collapse? You've been broadcasting about pot for 20 years? We're not jokers. How you guys doing? I know you guys, man. I saw you guys at the Lift conference. Much love, man. I got mad love for Pot TV, and I got mad love for cannabis. I just think that we need to be careful and not lose money. Come down and smoke? I'll explain where the money is. It's easy. Hey, I'm down. Down to come down there and learn where the money is. I'm always wanting to learn where the money is. Our community's always looking to learn where the money is. So if you know where the money is, please let me know. Please share. Indulge. So we're in beautiful British Columbia. Still a little bit chilly outside, but you can see we got the mountain views behind. Trees. Sunshine is out. But it's not spring yet. Yeah, if you want to make money in the cannabis sector right now, the best way to do it is to short. That's for damn sure. That's for damn sure. There's a lot of opportunity everywhere. The market is melting up. We can make money everywhere. But we need to be careful with putting all of our money in the cannabis sector. Because everyone who has done that, for the most part, has come back with L's. And thank you guys for the 60 likes. I appreciate you guys. But no one's realized where the real cash is. Please indulge. Where is the real cash? Tell me your secrets, Pot TV. Hey, Pot TV, let's get together so that when 420 happens, I can live stream it with you guys, and we can get our entire community and thousands of people watching all over the world. Let's make sure we do that together. I want to be on that stage with you guys this year. Let's turn it up. And I'd love to work with you guys, Pot TV. You know, let's do some videos together. I'll go into the studio. We could talk about cannabis stocks. You know, we've been talking for a while. Let's make something happen. I know this community would love to hear from you guys. And guys, when you're investing in a stock, did I read the Canopy paper that came out? No, is that a short report? Are you referring to a short report? About rivers. Anonymous assessment of rivers deals. Leaked over the weekend. Is it bad? Does rivers look bad? A basis for a suit against Canopy. It just looks as though everybody's trying to look for dirt on all these companies. And I think if you look hard enough, you're going to find a lot of dirt on these companies. So this entire sector has become like a lawsuit sector. Yeah, you know what? If that's the case, then chances are that Canopy's a good short right now. And that's why those guys put out those reports, so that they can short the stocks, right? Five Finger Limited says buy CGC anything under 20 US. Might go to that level, Five Finger, based on this short report that's about to come out. Pod TV says about 230 million coming due by April. Interesting. Five Finger Limited says buy Cron under 7. I like Cron too. They got billions behind them as well. Cannabis Growth, Cron, and Afria are the 3 companies that have the most cash on their balance sheet in Canada. Sherry says Cron is great. Yeah, I do see a lot of upside with Kronos Group. No, Afria, Cron, and Cannabis Growth Corp have the most cash on their balance sheet. Look at OGI right at profitable. You guys know I like OGI. This is Edison. This is an OGI product. Edison. There's OGI right there. So yeah, I'm a big fan of OGI. Yeah, good point, Pot TV. Do I smoke Edison? What do you think? This is just the hat I got at the LIV conference, bro. Just the hat I got at the LIV conference. It's so crazy that you would have a conference and you're not even giving away weed. You got all these licensed LPs. You're supposed to have all this weed. Why not just give some away? Can Aurora bounce back? Lost a lot of money. I don't know, man. I'm starting to wonder if they can. They fired their CEO. You know, they fired Cam. They lied about Coca-Cola. They lied about being profitable. I mean, they've had a lot of lies. So, can they recover from all the lies? I don't know. Now they've got lots of lawsuits. Big lawsuits. People have lost millions and millions. So how will that affect them? It's going to be very interesting. Pot TV says the proof is always in the weed. I agree. Yeah, like if you're at a conference and you're not giving away weed and you're supposed to be legal, that doesn't make sense. Yeah, I am telling everyone to leave the pot stocks alone and diversify. But it doesn't mean that you shouldn't buy some pot stocks here and there because there's opportunity everywhere. GW, Pharma, Scott's Miracle Grow, IIPR, they've all been going up. Grow Generation Corp, GRWG, they've been going up too. But gone are the days of just investing in a pot stock and winning. You got to do way more due diligence, and you can't assume that just because you're investing in cannabis, you're going to win. Because that's not the case. Cannabis sector is not hot right now. It's in a bear market. So there can be money to be made. But right now, overall, the best way to make money in the cannabis sector is to short. Wow, eh? Yeah, Pot TV says short for the short term. So right now, the trend is down. So everybody's shorting. Long term is looking for real investment. Exactly. So long term, you want to invest in real businesses. No, MetaPharm Labs has not agreed to come on my show. Interesting. And since the LIV conference, they've been going down. And they refuse to come on the show. So I would love to have them on the show. And I hope that that changes. But so far, they are not showing interest in coming on the show. But I think a lot of companies right now are kind of just waiting to see this market turn around. But
I don't think it's just going to magically turn around. I think you need to do something to make it turn around. The MindMed interview is, we're working on it. I'll keep you guys updated. Yeah, no, I agree with you. It's all about the real business. It's all about who has the best products, who has the best prices, and who has the best customer service, and who has the best branding. That's all it comes down to. Jay Supply says all cannabis investors are hurting right now. I know. This is why I've been trying to tell people to diversify. It's not because I don't want you guys in the cannabis sector. You guys can do whatever you want. I just don't want to see you guys lose, man. Happer says, Rich, so many conflicting dates about Zena's financials. When are they due? How can I find a concrete date? You can try to contact the company. But a lot of these companies, they don't want to give you the exact date because that's kind of insider information. Yeah, I mean, obviously there's going to be upside. The problem is, what is going to give them that upside? The only thing that's going to give you upside is profit. GRWG is going up. Why? You know, why is GRWG going up? When everybody's going down, why is GRWG going up? Why did KBEV go up today? You know, there's reasons why stocks are going up, and there's reasons why stocks are going down. Bad news is going to take you down. Dilution is going to take you down. Good news and revenue and profit's going to take you up. It's pretty simple. You've been disappointed by all the legal weed you smoked? The Sansa says any Canadian MJ is a no-go. Just stick to US MJ. Yeah, I think that US is definitely a great way to go. But I also still like some of the Canadian players, like Valens. I still believe in Afria. I think CanTrust, if they can get their license back, could also make a huge, huge, huge move and maybe be a catalyst for the sector as well. Thank you guys for the 67 likes. I appreciate you guys. But as investors, the only reason why we invest is to win. So if we're not winning, we need to find a different way to make money. That's for sure. Because I'm not going to consistently dump money into a sector that's stealing my money. Because, like I said to you guys, in my opinion, the cannabis sector is very similar to an abusive relationship. Garrick says, I'm up 113% on Hive. Congratulations, Garrick. I'm happy for you. Pod TV says, throwing good money after bad. Yeah, we don't want to do that. We don't want to throw good money after bad. That's the definition of insanity. So we need to diversify and we need to take advantage of the market melt up. Hopefully the cannabis sector turns around. But for now, I think it's important for us as a community to diversify so that we can win and grow our wealth and not blow our money. Great advice, Sherry. But you know what, guys? I think that Bitcoin's going to go higher. Bitcoin halving is coming May 18th. So I wouldn't necessarily sell. Like if you're up 113%, put your take profit at 110%. If it goes up tomorrow, it goes up to like, let's say you're up 200%. And it just keeps going up, right? So move your take profit to 195%. You get up to 250%. Move your take profit to 245%. You get up to 250%, move your take profit to 255%, move your take profit to 250%. Scale it up. So if there is a dip, you're out. But if it just keeps screaming, try to squeeze as much juice as you can on a big winner like that. Five Finger Limited says ACB 50 cents US. That would just be crazy. But at this point, I wouldn't be surprised. Yvonne Diesel says, Rich, ACB burned shareholders for about $745 million. Yeah, like that's crazy. What is your thought of a resurrection? Man, resurrection. I believe there will be a resurrection, but it's not going to look like it has in the past because we're just in such a different market. It's just not what it was. And it's not what I thought it would be. It's just not. So we're in a totally different environment than I thought we would be. It reminds me of the gold sector of a couple years ago when it just crashed. And it reminds me of cryptocurrency of a couple years ago when cryptocurrency and specifically Bitcoin crashed after going up to 21,000. Bitcoin went down to 3,000 and everybody got decimated, including myself in crypto. This is what it reminds me of. Now, Bitcoin did go down for 13 months and then Bitcoin exploded back up from 3,000 and it hit over 10,000 this weekend. It's back down to 9,800, but I think Bitcoin's going to go higher. And if you believe Bitcoin is going to go higher, you need to look at stocks like Hive. You need to look at stocks like GBTC, Grayscale Bitcoin Trust. You need to look at stocks like ETCG, Ethereum Classic, Ethereum stock, which I believe also has potential. Those are the stocks that I think we need to watch and take advantage of, because if Bitcoin continues to explode, which I believe they will due to Bitcoin halving on May 18th, which it's happened twice in its history, and both times it went up 10 times. Why won't it happen again? It's already started. I told you guys about Bitcoin halving in November when it was at 6,000 and Bitcoin just touched 10,000. So it's up close to, what, 60, 70% since I brought you guys that alert. I believe it has the potential to continue to go. All right, guys. Thank you guys for watching. I'm a little bit concerned about Aurora. It just keeps going lower. Cannabis sector, it's an abusive relationship. I love it. And my gambling side of me is like, put in more, put in more, put in more. But now, like, my brain is like, no. It's like touching a fire. And it's like, you've got burnt. What are you going to do? You just keep getting burnt? No. So, diversify, guys. Like I said, it doesn't mean that I'm not going to be talking about different cannabis stocks or different stocks every day. I'm going to talk about the whole market. Wherever we can make money, we're going to talk about it, up and down. But what I can do is tell you this: diversify, diversify, diversify to multiply. And take a look at the Rich TV Live videos I did today. I did 5 videos that are all on fire. I'm going to start doing more videos like that to give you guys alerts. And I'm going to continue to give you guys updates on the coronavirus and everything that's happening with that, because I really believe that's going to have effect on the market at some point. Thank you guys for watching. If you're not winning, you're not watching. This is Rich from Rich TV Live, and I'm out. Peace from beautiful British Columbia. Stay safe, everybody. Make sure you wear your masks. Thanks for watching.